Come join us for Seminole Nation Day celebration, September 14th through the 17th. Festivities tee off on Thursday with the golf tournament and the Princess Pageant. Friday evening, the booths open and the carnival rides begin. Stop dance and softball all located at the Miccosukee Mission. Saturday, a full day of entertainment with the 5K parade and activities for all ages, including free concert. On Sunday, prayer service, car show, and powwow. See you there. It's Seminole Nation Days weekend! Estongo! Jeremy Foltz, Chaho, Jeff Kudos, Emojaneta, Hadamnita, He, Dojan Popohoyan, Moan Delaney, Legidos.
It's Jay.
If you didn't know, it's Seminole Nation weekend, Seminole Nation Days weekend. Things are getting started this week. Man, it's going to be it's already a busy week. I don't think my phone has stopped ringing or stopped dinging between texts and emails and phone calls. And man, it's already busy.
Behind the scenes work.
Oh, man. Well, welcome to another episode of the Seminole Nation radio program. I'm your host, Jeremy Foltz. Again, Mr. Delaney Pinnock sitting next to me today. And we are going to go through the agenda for Seminole Nation Days. Oh, looky there. The stage company's calling me right now, so getting calls while I'm on the air. But okay, so go through some things. Seminole Nation Days, church schedules, and then we also have some guests in the studio today. We have Assistant Chief Brian Palmer with us today, and then also the 99 South Band. And so we'll try to get out of y'all's way so that way you can hear the important people.
Yep, that's it.
That's usually how it goes, isn't it?
Jogi.
And so let's go ahead and get right into the 4th and 8th Sunday church meetings. It's September 17th this weekend. And so it looks like the church is having church services or church meetings this week is Ardacy, Beaver, BMO, Bird Creek, Buckeye Creek, Community IBC, Deep Fort Columbia, Faith Baptist there in Dustin, Hickory Ground number 2, Little Casita, Miccosukee, Middle Creek number 2, Montezuma, Ofuskee, Pecan Grove, Sand Creek, Eufaula, Tomajessi, Wetumpka, and then Rock Spring and Sasakwa. And so if you go visit churches on their church meetings, you might just call and make sure they're having church services and make sure that they're there and going to be feeding. So if they're going to be feeding, might bring me a plate later because we'll be around somewhere in it. And then also, every week we talk about the ones that started their journey. Today, is it the 12th today? September 12th. Yesterday was September the 11th. We always... that's when the planes hit the trade towers in New York, and I noticed there was a lot of stuff going on with that yesterday. So we just want to remember the ones that started their journey. A lot of families are missing loved ones today, and remember those families and remember the communities in your prayers. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and pause for a moment of silence. Mado. And then real quick, we do have one announcement coming through our government section that we have. Nuthup Harjo Band. You guys are having a band meeting September 21st at 6:30 p.m. at the North Community building there on the beautiful Miccosukee Mission grounds. Again, Nuthup Band, Nuthup Harjo Band meeting September 21st, 6:30 at the North Community building at Miccosukee Mission. All right, you want to read the next one, Delaney?
Nah, better not.
Inga. Seminole Nation Days is 2 days away. Well, is it 2 days or 3 days? Wednesday, Thursday.
I'd count today also.
Oh, count today. So Delaney says 3 days. I say 2 days. But on Thursday, Seminole Nation Days kicks off. But then we also apparently have this new ribbon cutting that we'll be talking about on Friday that we just got told about. That's going to be happening around 5 o'clock, and we'll have Assistant Chief on to talk about that here pretty soon. But let's go through some of the schedule of events, Delaney. Right. So Thursday at 8 a.m., like the commercial says, Seminole Nation Days tees off on Thursday at 8 with the golf tournament. I thought that was pretty nifty that I came up with that.
That's a good one.
I thought so too. Mado for giving me props on that. But so the golf tournament, again, that's going to be a 4-man scramble. We do have some sponsors we'd like to thank. The Augusta Contracting, SC Builders, and Bank First for donating the Seminole Nation Days golf tournament 4-man scramble. If you have any questions, you can contact Chris Burgess at 405-257-7285.
All right. That evening, 6 p.m., Princess Pageant. And that's going on at the Jeff Johnston Auditoriums, which is Seminole State College. So that kicks off at 6 p.m.
Yeah, and then we also want to give a shout-out to our Nation Day sponsor, Larney Construction in Richmond, Larney, native-owned. If you have any construction needs, give them a phone call, 405-221-6538. You know, also, Richmond had a birthday not too long ago. Then his wife, Pam, just had a birthday, too. Yeah, so, yeah, they must be, you know, I guess when you get married, they say you become a lot like your partner, and their birthdays must be lining up, too.
I wonder if they celebrate at Nation Day. So.
Oh, I bet so. Richmond and Pam, if you guys swing by, come see us, we'll sing you happy birthday in the arena. How about that?
Oh, that's a good one.
And then also, did you talk about the Princess Pageant that's going on Thursday night?
Yep.
All right. Chief, you might as well go ahead and have a seat with us. Yeah. Because now we're getting ready to talk about Friday. And Friday kicks off, you know, we talk about the carnival rides starting, the merchandise booths open, food vendors open, craft booths open. That's all at 5. But you walked in and said that we have a ribbon cutting at 5 today. Assistant Chief at the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian Thomas Palmer.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for having me. So real quick, we're going to officially kick off our Nation Days at 5 o'clock with a ribbon cutting at the arena. Shortly thereafter, we're going to perform another ribbon cutting for the new OAP, where we were able to renovate the old bingo hall. And then we're going to jump down the road to the former dialysis center, which is now our new general council house, and perform a ribbon cutting ceremony there as well. So for those of you that are coming out, if you want to witness that and participate in that, at 5 o'clock we'll do the arena, and then OAP, and then followed by the council house. So it'll be open house, and really want to showcase the efforts that we've put into renovating those facilities. And again, we thank our general counsel for supporting those resolutions and seeing the need and allowing us to revision those spaces for the betterment and growth of our nation.
The old bingo hall looks nothing like what it used to, does it? You walk in, and
it looks amazing. It's really going to serve more than just our elders. It's going to be able to be utilized for all sorts of other activities.
Then, we talk about the arena. The arena in itself is pretty nice, too.
It is.
You walk in and it's shade in there, and
it's shade. It's cold this morning. Those ceiling fans in there blowing. It's a little chilly, and the TVs, the sound system, and just the entire landscape at the Mission. We had a vision with the Parks and Green Space resolution that appropriated funds to allow us to develop that land, and we're really starting to see that. It takes time to develop plans and implement those, and you can see that now.
And so just to reiterate, at 5 on Friday, ribbon cutting at the arena, the new arena, then a ribbon cutting at the new OAP, and then right after that at the new council house. And I'm sure there'll be signs up if you want to come in. And then after that, go take a ride on the carnival, go browse the vendor booths. Assistant Chief, we talked about there's been some improvements all around the grounds. Tell us about some of the improvements that's taken place on the vendor area.
So we've got an expanded vendor space. This year, it's going to allow for up to an additional 14 arts and crafts vendors. And then this year, we've set a space aside for community outreach. So our programs that have outreach are going to be set up all in one space. Some of the community programs, voter registration, MMIP. We have, I believe, the Turnpike Authority coming in. IHS is going to be there with their new mobile unit. And that's all going to be located just south of the new arena. So we're expanding and growing, and we think our people are really going to enjoy just the overall space. Either way, it's going to be a lot better than last year. It's not 110. We don't have dirt blowing in our eyes, so that in itself is going to be an improvement.
You might even need to bring a hoodie.
Yeah. I've seen kids all year wear them, so I don't see it changing.
And so then we haven't even talked about some of the food spaces, the food vendors that will be there. Every year I think Seminole Nation has the best food vendors around. You talk about from having fry bread burgers all the way down to having salt meat and traditional like hominy, and then you got people doing snow cone. Man, it's always really good out there.
It is, and every now and then, you might get a little runny halunnies, but that's just if you're not used to camp food.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen to anyone this year.
We do our best to make sure that everybody's in compliance with any food handling provisions and anything like that. So it's safe. It's fun to make jokes.
Oh yeah. So, but anyway, on Friday, that's the big news. Everything really kicks off at the Mission, and then it doesn't stop until Sunday around 10 p.m. So if you are looking to camp, they do have some campsites available, and then they also have food vendors if you want to sleep in your car. I don't know if they'll let you sleep in your car or not, but you can eat, drink, and have a bunch of fun everywhere, and so some good stuff going on.
It is. We really want it to be safe for our community, so it's going to be lit up really well, and again, as always, it is trust property. We want people to be aware to just be safe, and no alcohol, drugs, anything like that is prohibited. So let's just be safe and enjoy it. It's going to be a memorable event with all the growth and the transformation there at the Mission grounds.
Good deal. Well, Assistant Chief, we appreciate your time. Is there anything else that you'd like to bring up? We've got some big news, some other ribbon cuttings going on.
Yeah, just, a couple weeks ago, we broke ground on Econtuchka Road. Our transportation department put in a 17-project package, and so the ground's been broke on that. And then just this morning, we did a ribbon-cutting, groundbreaking ceremony for the Conowal River Mist child care facility that's going to be taking place, and construction on it starts next week.
Wow, some good things going on, and there are a lot of projects. All right, and we're back. Sometimes that happens to us about this hour, and so But yeah, Assistant Chief, we was just talking. There's a lot of projects going on right now in the Seminole Nation.
There really is. I mean, if you think about it, it's history in the making. Being able to witness it and see where we're at, look at where we were, in the last few years to what we're doing now, and we just have to thank the Creator, thank our General Counsel for working together with the administration and seeing the need, understanding the need, and allowing us to develop these projects. And so we owe all the thanks to them, and applaud our General Counsel for really seeing the need to build the nation and doing their job and allowing us to do that.
Good deal. Well, Assistant Chief, thanks for swinging by today. Is there anything else that we haven't touched on?
No, that's it.
See you at Seminole Nation Days,
See you
right?
at Seminole Nation Days.
All right. Mado, again, that's the Assistant Chief at the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, Mr. Brian Thomas Palmer. Mado for joining us today, Chief. And then we talked about Friday, a lot of stuff going on Friday. The softball tournaments kickoff, the 3-on-3 co-ed basketball tournaments kickoff. But then at 8 p.m. on Friday, in the Miccosukee Arena, the Stomp Dance kicks off along with the Buffalo Dance. And so come out the ground helping us out this year is Fish Pond.
Oh, yeah, they always do a good job.
Always do a good job. Mado to everyone over at Fish Pond for helping out. And I think they're even, I'm not sure they're helping out with that traditional meal on Friday. But I need to get more information on that. But let's go ahead and move into Saturday. Saturday starts early, and again, we're back at the Miccosukee Mission at 6 a.m. Registration for the 5K. You have the 1 mile walk at 7, 5K run at 7:15, and then you also have volleyball registration going on. Softball tournaments continue, volleyball tournaments continue, basketball tournaments continue, and at 10 a.m., the Seminole Nation Days Parade at the Miccosukee Mission, Ahumga Istihok Athletics, once there was a woman. The Seminole Nation Days. For more information, contact Seminole Nation Social Services at 405-786-5025 to get lined up for the parade. And then let's see what else is going on Saturday. You do have event registration. So all the event registrations for like the horseshoe tournament, traditional dress, cornhole, I do believe that's going to be taking place also in the new arena. The Miccosukee Arena is what we're calling it, I believe. But it's going to be on the northeast corner.
Okay.
And so in the arena, there's 2 cutouts. There's one stage area, and then there's going to be like a concession area or a info, or for Seminole Nation Days, it's going to be an information booth. But in that northeast corner is where you'll sign up. And so also on Saturday at 10, the carnival rides open. Children games and activities also start. Cornhole tournament at noon. Horseshoes start at noon. Cultural demonstrations from 12 to 4. Those will be in the pavilions around the Miccosukee Arena. And then in the Miccosukee Arena, starting right after the parade, we did have Spirit Cry, but unfortunately there was some unforeseen circumstances that happened there. And so called up our good friend, Chabon Tiger.
Chabon Tiger.
I about called him his nickname. I was like, I can't call him his nickname on the air. And so Chabon, it took me a minute. But Chabon Tiger Band will be kicking it off right after the parade. And then after they get done, then they start posting the colors by the Honor Guard, recognition of dignitaries, State of the Nation. All happens around noon. And then at 1 p.m., the traditional dress contest begins. And that's going to be held. And so there will be 3 age categories with two categories. You'll have the contemporary patchwork categories and then the traditional category, which is the 1800s and before. So anywhere from 1899 on before, traditional dress contest. So come in, and there's some prize money there. First place is $200. second place 150, and third place 100. And so then we talk about, let's see, that was at 1. At 2 o'clock, we'll have Everfade band coming in from Wewoka to play. And then at 3 o'clock, we have the stickball social game going on. So all you young ones, boys and girls, you can get out there and we'll play a social game. And that's going to be happening at 3 o'clock. Yep, at 3 o'clock right after Everfade for the social game. And then there will also be storytelling going on by our man Chris Hill, Chris Honka Hill from up north. But he'll be coming down and sharing some stories while the stickball game's going on. And then around 4 p.m., the bike giveaway. Child Care always does a bunch of giveaways, and that's going to be taking place around 4. And then at 5 p.m., the 99 South Band will come in, and they will play while everyone eats. And so the traditional meal takes off at 5 p.m. as well. And then the Chedo Choga Skotka tournament being put on by the language program, that's going to start around 5:30 at the language booth. That's going to be southwest of the Miccosukee Arena. And with Assistant Chief earlier was talking about some of the program booths, and that's going to be one of our booths out there, Delaney. And so look for Delaney Pinnock because he'll be around there shortly, and he'll be able to get everything going.
All right.
And then we talk about 7 o'clock. Smiling Vic opens up on the concert stage. 8:15, then the headliner, Indigenous. And then at 10 o'clock, a fireworks show. But then we talk about Sunday. I can't even do it when I did it like that. You're invited to the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Day of Prayer with a prayer breakfast. That's going to be served at 8:30 to 9:30. Worship service begins at 10, and that's going to be at the new Senior Citizens Building located at the Miccosukee Mission. Come join with us. Delaney, there's some car show. Why don't you, can you talk a little bit about the car show, and I'll pull up what they wanted me to say too.
All right, this car show will be hosted by the Seminole Nation Department of Transportation. It's not the Indian car show, so don't enter your war pony in.
Can't bring your hoopty in this one.
It'll start off at 11 a.m.
I guess you could.
You can try. Set of tires will be given away for a door prize, I believe.
Yep, so let's see. Car show registration starts at 8, ends at 11. Prizes at 1. 30-minute drawing starting at 11 with the set of tires up to $1,000. Courtesy of the Seminole Nation Department of Transportation and Vehicle Maintenance. Goodie bags for kids with free snow cone ticket will be passed out throughout the mission grounds and at the car show bouncy house. Free hot dogs starting at 10. Snow cone booth. Live band starting at 11. Everfade. Judging for the car show starting at 11 and prizes at 1. So it's going to be a good one. Then there's a youth fishing derby that's taking place. Registration's at 8. The derby's at 8:30. Lunch at 10:30. Or awards at 10:30. Lunch at 11. And then you have the archery contest, which begins at 9. Carnival rides open at noon. Powwow starts at noon at the arena. Gourd dance and grand entry at 6:30. So it's going to be a busy one. Everyone get out there and celebrate Miccosukee Mission Days. Or Miccosukee Mission Days. Seminole Nation Days. Man, my brain's about to go. I'll be good. If I can make it, Bo, if I can make it till Monday, I think we'll be good. And then also the communications department, just real quick, has an announcement. They would like to formally apologize for an oversight in the September issue of the Choga the Lummi. 2 contestants were unfortunately left out in the issue announcement. So Kalia Shell and Annalise Martinez will also be running for the Junior Miss Seminole Nation. And they would like the apologies to the family of Kalia and Annalise, and good luck this Thursday evening. And so we've been working with the Princess Committee and the candidates working on getting everything ready for Thursday. They've got a full run through tonight that they'll be doing. And so good luck to all the contestants. And so we do have some guests in the studio with us today. You'll hear them Friday at the Miccosukee Arena at 5 p.m. kicking off. You'll get to enjoy your traditional meal and listen to the soulful sounds. Soulful sounds? Rock sounds? Country sounds?
All sounds.
Any sounds that you hear on Highway 99, you'll hear it coming from these guys. The 99 South Band. Mado for coming today, y'all. How y'all doing?
Good, thank you for having us here.
Why don't you introduce yourselves real quick?
I'm David Kiker.
I'm Tim Wright. And I'm Matt Yerby.
Good deal. And again, you guys are
The 99 South Band. Yeah, we got one more that's not here, Lonnie Wilson, our bass player. He's not here today. So.
all right. Well, thanks for coming. Now, you guys played Seminole Nation Days. Was it 2 years ago?
I think that's the last time we did. We opened for
Haggard.
Yeah, the Haggards. What was one with
Rio.
Diamond Rio?
Oh, okay.
And we was there the year before that, on the little stage.
Okay.
And, but yeah, it's been great.
Good deal. And so
Yeah,
welcome
good time.
back. Welcome back. Now, you guys are kind of set in a good spot this year. You guys are getting to break into new arena. And then at 5 p.m., everyone's going to be eating at the
bring
same
a
time.
plate.
Oh, man, I'll be right there, too, with y'all.
Bring me a plate.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Eating the plates, traditional meals. But to kind of play us out, do you guys want to say anything about your band or playing? Or this is kind of y'all's time right now. We just wanted to give you a little publicity.
I just want to say I appreciate you guys having us back out, and we've always enjoyed it and have a great time, and looking forward to it.
Good deal.
Yep.
And it won't be so hot this year.
Right, that'll be a good deal.
And I remember last year, at the end of I think I tell this story every time I talk about Seminole Nation Days. About 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, every muscle that I have, I know there's not many of them, but every muscle started cramping up and had me bent over. And man, I was trying to drink water. I was drinking pickle juice. Everything you
Yeah.
could think of, I was drinking to try to get
But
some.
just remember, between songs, just bring us some of that traditional food in between songs.
Yeah, there'll be some salt meat out there, I'm sure. That's Jeremy Fultz's way to stay hydrated. Eat salt meat. All right, y'all. Well, I see a guitar, and I'm assuming we're going to hear little tunes.
Yep.
All right, let's go ahead and start. Again, the 99 South Band. Mado.
All right.
Ever had a hot date? One of those can't wait. Things go a little too far. Middle of a good night. Have you ever got right in the backseat of your car? I said, stand up. Have you ever been there? Stand up. Identify. Stand up. Tell us all about it. Stand up. Testify. Ever met a woman, late night wrong, party till your money was gone? Smiling on the leaves, she loaded up your visa and took a bartender home. I said, stand up. Have you ever been there? Stand up. Identify. Stand up. Tell us all about it. Stand up. Testify. Was a he-man, do it just for me, man, knew just what to do. I thought I was a hero, she rated me a 0, said, honey child, you ain't through. Said, stand up, have you ever been there? Stand up, identify. Stand up, tell us all about it. Stand up, testify. on, stand up. Stand up.
Woo!
99 South Bend
Thank you, guys.
again. Again, they'll be playing. Again, they'll be playing on Saturday night under the new arena, the Miccosukee Arena, at 5 p.m. And so now I was shown 2 fingers, so I'm assuming that means 2 songs, right? Y'all got another song ready to go for us?
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of them.
All right, let's just go ahead and start. I'm gonna let them go.
All right. We're going to do one by Dwight Yoakam. Y'all will probably recognize. So.
I sang Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. Bottle had robbed him of all his rebel pride. I sang Dixie as he died. He said, way down yonder in the land of cotton, old times there are near as rotten as they are on these damned old LA streets. Dying breath, laid his head against my chest, no more pain. Now he's safe back home, you see. I sang Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. The bottle had robbed him of all his rebel pride. I sang Dixie as he died.
And so you can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and tribal website, SNO-NSN.gov for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday around 8 p.m. If you have news or announcements you want to share on the Community and Events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, tune in every Tuesday around 11 a.m. right here on KWSH 97.7 or the legendary 1260 a.m. for radio producer Mark Williams, Josiah Jimboy, co-host Delaney Pinnock. I'm Jeremy Fultz, Mado, and Jihi Jotleys.
He said, listen to me, son, you still can run back home to that southern land. Can't you see what life here's done to me? Then he closed those old blue eyes, fell limp against my side, no more pain. Take his soul back home, Dixie. Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. Bottle had robbed him of all his rebel pride. I sang Dixie. Yeah.